So, if you've seen my channel, you kind of understand my thoughts about Weekly Shonen Jump as a magazine. I love a lot of their stuff they make. I'm pretty sure my top 3 are all series that publish in Weekly Shonen Jump. This magazine holds me by the balls every single day. But given recently the way they're treating series, the way they're just canning things left and right, and then enabling things like this to continue, I think that we're kind of approaching a place where Jump kind of might be cooked the microsecond One Piece ends, right? The moment One Piece kind of goes under, back into the ground where it belongs, we're gonna see the end of Weekly Shonen Jump. And it's mostly because Jump has not given the magazine a chance to thrive beyond the one titan it has, right? MHA is ending soon. Black Clover's in Jump Giga now, and they refuse to promote that anyway.
What are you doing?
JJK's ending soon. Hunter x Hunter hasn't had a new chapter in 5 bajillion years, and they still have that as one of the pillars of Jump right now, which honestly L. So it's kind of to be expected that we're still looking for the thing that can help prop up Jump for the next generation, right? Despite the fact that there's already series in the magazine that have been going on for a while that Jump could promote, I think the concern right now is that we are getting too many series canned. We want to see the next big thing because we're a little afraid about what's going to happen to Jump. So then one day this image dropped. An announcement of a new series publishing Weekly Shonen Jump, an announcement we've all grown fond of because they usually don't end well. They usually end in sadness and depression, but this time, for some reason, there was a lot of hype about this one. You know, we got kind of like this cool trench coat design. Always love me a good trench coat on a character. He's got a sword. Love me an anime character with a sword. So like, you know, I just love swords. I mean, I love swords so much. So like, I see this and I'm like, yeah, this might be interesting. I might be interested in checking this shit out. So if you're not don't like the words peak fiction, raw, goat, click off the video. Kagurabachi saved my life. When Kagurabachi entered the magazine Weekly Shonen Jump, it changed the game. None of these other trash garbage series matter in comparison to the GOAT Kagurabachi, alright? You see that shit? One Piece? You ain't ever finding that shit. The live action was better. Black Clover canceled, never to be seen again in the magazine. MHA last arc fumbled. JJK Rip Gojo, Among Us dead, gone, slain. Nothing's gonna be happening with this shit. Fucking Hunter, stay in your hospital bed, dog, because you ain't nothing compared to GOAT, the king of battle shonen, my hero Kagurabachi from the hit series Kagurabachi. Let's fucking go!
Reading Kagurabachi might just be the best decision I've ever made in my life. Immediately after reading this manga, no, manga doesn't cut it. This piece of art, I grew 5 inches taller, had all of my student debt forgiven, learned every language in the world, and honestly, I'm happier than I've ever been. No manga ever compares to the peak fiction that we were given with Kagurabachi, Chapter 1. All right, is that good, Shammy? Can I have my family back?
Listen, man, there was a tweet going around that said all Jump motherfuckers need. They don't need a good story. They don't need good art. All they need to see is a motherfucker with a sword, and that's good. That's all they need. And you know what? They might be right, but that's underselling how good Kagurabachi is. Ever since Chapter 1 dropped literally less than a week ago, I've been saved. Everything's going well for me in my life, right? And it's all thanks to this series. What is it about?
Kagurabachi has the potential to be one of the next heavy hitters of Shonen Jump. It's got a really nice revenge plotline with really good artwork and direction with how some of the paneling is worked out, as well as an interesting power system that could actually be developed.
Who cares what it's about? Why aren't you reading it? Read that shit right now, okay? Look at that. He's got a sword. He's got the best. Look, listen. You see these other fucking series doing anything like Kagurabachi is. Look, check this shit out. Transformation sequence, Kagurabachi already did it. Best fucking rivals in anime, fuck that shit. Kagurabachi already did it. Best side cast in anime, nothing. Fuck your One Piece, fuck your world building, fuck your stupid pirates and their fucking Gear 5. You see this shit right there? Oh my god, it's so clean. He's got a sword. He only needed 1. Fucking like Zoro's got 3, overcompensating for something. This man only needs 1. Even Ichigo had to get 2. This man only needs 1.
Kagurabachi has changed my life. This is the greatest series
that has ever existed. I have never read anything that I love more than Kagurabachi. It is my new religion. Any other series that has come out before this is now null and void, straight to the garbage. Jujutsu Kaisen, trash. One Piece, trash. My Hero, trash. Dragon Ball, trash. Fist of the North Star, trash. Sailor Moon, trash. One Punch Man, trash. Mob Psycho, trash. All will fall by the great hand and blade of Kagurabachi himself, our Lord and Savior. Every Saturday night, I am on my hands and knees praying to the stars above that I will be able to gaze upon the amazing chapters of Kagurabachi. May his amazing light shine upon me, and may my death be by the hands of Chihiro himself. I shall forever glaze this amazing story.
All you have to do is stay a minute, just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay.
Listen. I know some people are out there trying to tell you that it's just a generic revenge story about typical guy with magic sword, right? Magic sword powers, right? And he fights the Yakuza. It's a thing that we've seen a million times. You know who tells you that? You know what fucking coward tells you that? What kind of loser looks at you in the face and tells you that that's all Kagurabachi is? A dirty, crusty, dollar store vaping ass Gojo's my goat looking ass dumb motherfucker who probably licks the sidewalk for fun, dog. They are nothing less than dirt. If you are slandering my goat, I need you to hop off the nearest cliff, walk into oncoming traffic, say hello to the next 9 mil that you.
So I think it's crazy that Kagurabachi has done something that no other shonen has done before. Imagine, if you will, close your eyes. This will make it easier. A shonen protagonist who uses a sword. Mind-blowing. I have literally never seen that in my entire life. I think I was moved to tears the very first time I saw an image of Kagurabachi. Think about it. The bravery of the mangaka to name the series after his own main character, who is also named Kagurabachi. Just I love saying it so much, Kagurabachi, right? It's something special, man. I don't think that's ever been done before. We're treading new ground here. I think I already have it at like top 1, top 0 anime and manga of all time, top fiction of all time, honestly. I'm actually in the process of getting rid of all my old DVDs and mangas because I want to buy every single volume of Kagurabachi a couple times over, just so I can show how much this series has already changed my life.
All right. So if we're being real for a second, what makes Kagurabachi as a meme so funny is really just that, like, it's kind of like Morbius, right? Where the whole idea was like, they're promoting this fucking movie that nobody cared about, nobody wanted to see. Like, who the fuck wanted Morbius? But the fact that they were even making it at the pinnacle of when CBMs were reaching like deranged levels of movies that nobody fucking asked for, right? So when a movie like Morbius comes out, we turned it into a meme. We turned it into a joke, right? The whole idea was like, oh, nobody actually wants to see this movie. So then everybody joked about what it was, right? It's kind of like this with Kagurabachi, but if I'm being completely honest with you, Kagurabachi's actually kind of good.
Kagurabachi is objectively the best manga ever written. And I'll tell you why. 55 pages, and not a single woman spoke. Now that's something that even Maki and I can walk 3 steps behind. You know, pure shonen.
Yeah.
Or at least it has the potential to. See, you can't really judge it off of one chapter. I thought the beginning of it was kind of slow. I was kind of underwhelmed for the beginning of it. But then the action started, and the way the art looks during the action, I'm being so for real. It kind of looks like JJK, but like way simplified down. Kind of like Sakamoto Days, that kind of beat, where it's like, it's very easy to understand, look, guy got magic sword, and he's getting revenge. It's what we needed. It's a simple premise that anybody can understand, and honestly, we kind of need it, and it has the potential to go far, right? I like the character designs. I even like this line where he says, I wake up every day with fresh hatred. That's some Sasuke type hating shit. I don't understand why everybody's clowning on it, because I actually thought that line was pretty good.
Let me take my mask off first. Forget about Bleach. Forget about Black Clover. Forget about One Piece. Kagurabachi. I need to tell all of you a story. I was struggling with my marriage, but then Bushin recommended me a manga, Kagurabachi. And ever since then, it's been uphill. I can say that Kagurabachi saved my marriage.
And there are some legitimate things to like about this. Chihiro as a protagonist, his name is Kagurabachi. Kagurabachi as a protagonist, pretty good, considering that, like, we have to see what happened during the time when his dad died. We have a lot of room to see how that handles it. But the fact that it has the potential to be good, and people were hyping it up despite not having a single piece of, like, information about what it was going to be until last Sunday, honestly, that speaks to a lot of different issues that Jump is going through right now. But we'll get to that.
Not only has Kagurabachi completely stopped me from masturbating, the excess cum running through my veins has given me enough testosterone to work out and start slaying pussy like Chihiro slays these Yakuza members. The firm grip Kagurabachi has on my penis will be way more satisfying than anything else in this entire world. Read this shit now.
Because you see, here's the thing, right? Jump has been in a long stretch of just canning series left and right. We're introducing some things that, you know, aren't that good. And honestly, I don't understand how something like Icehead Gill makes it into the magazine, right? But like, Jump has not been historically good with taking a series and letting it run. We saw that with PPP. That manga had everything going for it. It had like everybody talking about it. Otto was promoting it. Everyone was hyping it up. It was in the middle of an arc and then just dies. Jump just cans it. Jump just cans it. I don't even understand why, because it wasn't selling that badly. It was the same thing with like Ginka and Gluna. But like, you have the potential. Let these series grow, but it keeps just kicking them out. Get out. You didn't make One Piece numbers the first 5 seconds, so you didn't get out of the magazine. So with Kagurabachi, it hits the specific notes that most battle shonen readers want, with like the character with the sword and the badass revenge story, right? It's simple, easy to understand. The design was cool. I would say this screen cap that we use is really cool, but now every time I look at it, I laugh my ass off because it's been memed to death, and it's just really funny how there's only 4 images of Kagurabachi in existence that everybody uses. But like, the fact that we're like this because we're desperate for a series to just stay and not immediately die, and for the hope of Shonen Jump's future, yeah, I think it's valid. I think that's why the meme's blowing up, because unlike Morbius, Kagurabachi has the potential to be good.
You know what fixed my hairline and brought back Clash of Elite for a new season? Kagurabachi. That shit different.
By the way, guys, let's get this out of the way. That interview you were seeing is fake. It's not real. Though it does raise a bunch of questions, because there are a lot of people who are going around being like, oh, this is really disrespectful to the mangaka because he's getting a lot of fake fans who don't actually respect his series. And it's like, okay, I kind of understand that, but you have to understand this is more promotion for a series than any mangaka is getting out the gate. And I almost kind of welcome it, because could you fucking imagine how immaculate, how goated, how raw it would be if this series got all this meme hype, an existing fan base that dick rides it for no reason, that are having live Discord rereads of it, that are creating fully animated like TikTok edits, that people are voice acting from one fucking chapter. All these things about it, the most immaculate memes known to man. And then the series is good, and then the series actually blows up. Could you imagine? We would be seeing history here. We could see the beginning of a real Shonen Jump Titan. This would be another fucking like Barbenheimer type beat, where it's like it has all this hype and build up, and then it's actually good and successful. We are in a time frame when we can witness that, because no matter what you think, no matter what the fucking shithole Twitter brains who are shitting on it think about it, I think it actually could be great. Like, legitimately one of the greats, if it just cooks, if it just goes for it. Because we've seen it before. Martial Master Asumi blowing up, fucking one of the best martial arts series I've seen in recent times. Nue's Exorcist went for, I was so wrong about Nue's Exorcist. Nue's Exorcist went for the romance angle, and then became one of the most immaculate things in the magazine. Like, that's crazy, especially seeing how that series started off really fucking mid. And if a series that's really fucking mid can become great, could you imagine what a series that's just kind of like working up its way could turn into? So I fully welcome the memes, because if anything, that's free promotion. Even fucking Shonen Jump recognizes this shit and fucking made the chapter out for free for everyone to read. That's crazy. That's hilarious. And that's when memes succeed, everyone.
You know, I loved Kagurabachi's father, Dad Bachi. He was such a really interesting character. I could see why he set out to kill the wizard Yakuza. He was just too real for this world.
I think we're just in a weird position with Weekly Shonen Jump, and Kagurabachi is just a fucking like microcosm of that entire problem that Jump's approaching. I was gonna make this mostly a meme video, as you can tell by all the little appearances from everyone's favorite shonen YouTubers throughout this video, but like, let's be so for real. We could witness something historic that has never happened before. And I love that fact. I love the fact that we could be witnessing something unlike anything else because of a single picture of a guy with a sword.
Kagurabachi is out here changing lives, moving mountains, and yeah. And I'm just happy that it's here. It's changing the game. Thanks for having me on, Bushamo.
No, but for real though, have you seen these memes? These memes are amazing. Every single one. I don't even understand them. That's the thing that makes this so funny, is that it's just a picture of a guy with a sword, and it manifested the biggest meme culture, thousands of existing accounts, because it do be kind of funny off of a guy with a sword. And now it's just everywhere. It's I sat there on Twitter just scrolling through and just looking at all these different accounts that exist and was like losing it. Honestly, honestly, you should hop on now, because I think if it does do well, we could be witnessing history. But you could also witness history too if you subscribe to the Busham Zero channel. Haha, I'm gonna have an announcement soon. So I usually say that I make videos every Friday at 12 p.m. PST, but that might be changing due to life circumstances. But it will mean I will stream more often, so we'll see more about that. Also, if you want to get videos like this early, maybe you should become a member. Hit the join button. You'll get these videos early and then watch them, and also determine what videos that come out. I'm also changing some stuff up for the members, so if you want to jump on that, you should click on the join button. Also, comment down below what kind of videos you want to see from me. I want to change up what I'm doing. I don't want to just make Battle Shonen videos and Ruby videos, so just let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Hey, Bushamo, I think I'm gonna leave the rest of this green, so have fun with the green screen. Don't use it for evil, okay? I'm trusting you on this, so you better behave. Don't use it to put anything crazy or weird in the background, all right? I'm trusting you here, so don't behave, all right? Anyway.